ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. My name is Tanay Aul, and I'm an anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry veterans to come together to share their knowledge, ideas, thoughts, and best practices with one another, as well as with upcoming industry leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings of all our industry stalwarts. We hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leader interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone as they help us to identify, nurture, and work on trade secrets that have already proven a success formula for so many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such industry heavyweight on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Kasalingam Palaniswamy. We welcome you on the show, sir.
Thank you.
With a career spanning an impressive nearly 3.5 decades, he has emerged as a stalwart in the realm of software development, leadership, and agile project management. He has been instrumental in steering projects across domains, including cloud, firmware, telecom, and automotive. His proficiency extends beyond technical realms, encompassing global people and program management, internal and external stakeholder engagement, and strategic planning. At present, he is giving his invaluable service to IBM and Kyndryl Bengaluru in his role as director. So, sir, our viewers would like to know in brief about your career journey along with key milestones, inspirations, etc.
Thanks, Tanay, for such a wonderful description about me. It is good to hear. See, yes, Tanay mentioned I am Kasilingam, right? I sail from South India. My career, it started some 32 years before. So I started my career as an electronics engineer, then moved into software, then multiple learnings, right? Management, then some part of medicine, some part of psychology. So that helped a lot of things in my career. It started creating magic to move with people, to move with technology, to understand what is going around. So what is needed, what is not needed. So that helped me. Since, as I said, I started my career from 35 years before. Those days, as electronics engineer, there are not much of software concepts. So I started as a R&D engineer in textile automotive automation domain. That helped me to pay from the ground to the product. Meaning, what I wanted to say, ground. What is the need of customer? What are the pain points of customer? How it should be addressed in the name of automation or advancement. So we carve out a design and put into POC, then move into product. That product, how it should be scaled out and scaled up both the sides, right? And it has to be useful for the domain where I was working. Not only automotive, automation on textile. I worked in automotive domain also. There also in embedded field. That those periods some 25 years before, started coming up this embedded concepts. So embedded, it has got a lot of firmware part, hardware oriented, those things. Then once this hardware has gone into a different dimension, all this application software has come in. So application softwares, learning and start doing application software, that has given different perspective of my career. Moved from the application, then the dimension is changed into cloud. Now, if you see the current scenario, cloud has become base of everything. So the dimension which is going across, like as of now, we are talking about artificial intelligence. I know artificial intelligence, we have started from 25 years before itself. It was in very thin layer going on, but now recent days, if you see this past 7 to 5 years, it has gone to very rapid growth. So multiple level of artificial intelligence, what human cannot do, those things it is coming up. Yeah, this journey wonderful journey. I witnessed from where we started and where we are. I expect it would go further more up.
So looking back at your career, which role or project has had the most profound impact on your professional growth and why?
So changing from the hardware or embedded engineer to that seeing the business, that was the one of the jump which I've seen. I can say that is the one of the biggest mark to see how the business goes. To call out one of the engagement, that is international engagement. So who are all tied to supply for the automotive industry. That point in time, the turnover was 3 billion. They wanted to go in 10 years period. They wanted to go 10 billion company. So the strategic planning they wanted to have. We gathered around the globe. We have gathered some 20 technocrats and senior leaderships, and we started analyzing not only as a product, what is the future, what would be the roadmap, what can happen. So what are the technology which we are seeing now? Those things we listed those days. Many things have come up. Yet to come some more things in automotive domain. So that gave a lot of good perspective of how we need to see the scale out of the business. That has given a lot of insight. I can call out that is one of the major jump from the core electronics engineer and software engineer to the how we need to see the business.
Yeah. So how would you describe your leadership philosophy and the guiding principles that have shaped your successful career in technology?
Okay. So leadership principle, when I say my philosophy is very simple. That is value add. Value add is the word. Wherever I am, I wanted to add those parts. One is what is being asked to do. Another one is how you can add value to the system. Right? So what is that it will take you further? And see to that your visionary should help there to add value at the point in time. In future, how it can project, it can go. It need not to be the straight line, it could be the diversification line. But definitely my philosophy is a value add. Value add is the keyword, that is my mantra. So wherever I am, I'm adding value, I will be adding value.
Yeah. So how and when did you develop an interest in ESG and corporate governance?
As I told, I've started my career as electronics engineer for textile domain. The textile domain, when I move with it, being part of electronics engineer, we need to be there in the field. We go for weeks and months together to sit in a field, and we do that. A lot of trials in order to take how our system is working. So those are the period I used to think we came from engineering background and we are doing here. And we make the product to make it either business performance or individual performance or machine performance will improve and we'll go out. When you think of it, the people who are working there and environment around it, what is that wastage from the industry is coming out, how it should be disposed, what is that we are going to leave to our future generation. Those things, my thought process is what keep on coming up. So I'm towards philosophical oriented to understand that what is spirituality, what is that we are going to give for future generation. These days we have a ESG word, but it started in me, it started almost 20, 25 years before itself. That made me see this is one of the place where we can really contribute to the society. Our life period is very short. Within the life period, what is that we can do? Yes, my mantra, value add, and give back to that mother nature, and for the future generation, what is that we are leaving and going. So where and all I wanted to come and impact as part of technology, I wanted to try. Then this is the platform which I've seen that this is one of the good platform. The people like me who are from the different scale out, we can come together and we can make it our world better.
Yeah. So, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Yeah. So one thing, this is not an individual drive. It is good that world is driving towards it. See, we from the different domain we need to come. When you talk about any product, it is not that only domain product. If you take about telecom is not only about electronics or your wireless communication, right? Telecom, how it is impacting your nature, what is that future value add to the society, right? So to do that, what are things we need to consider as environment, as your nature pocket, as a wastage? What is that? What is the balancing between those two we need to do? As organic growth, how it has to come? As a whole team of different vertical leaders, we need to join together and we need to make on this topic of EAG, we need to bring out the policies, rules, and adhere to that and move forward so that what all things we can make it better in an agility way, right? The course correction will be doing it. We need to see that some of the hazards, what are the other hazards are coming up, how we can remove it. See, this I can say that different domain verticals we need to join together. We can make this world better. Yep.
So, as someone working closely with technology, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology, and what changes do you expect to see in the future with the advent of all these new technologies like IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, etc.?
Yeah. Already you called out many things, right? See, I'm so fortunate, thank God. So God made me to be part of this electronics development, which has come from from radio to the day which we are talking about the AI, ML, those things, right? If you see that, this is a tremendous growth. That parabolic growth, it has gone up. It is still will be going. Since I said that, so I was so fortunate. Those days we called embedded is a small unit where we do this as a product. From the product, we will take some of the report. That report to be used to maintain or to take that preventive action or productivity. Those things we'll see. Now it has come. Make it to make it very fast. They say now it has in the name of IoT it has come. IoT is a small sensor. It has got the capability to transmit the data. Our collective effort will put the data and put together and take the preventive actions or analytics put together and see to that what will be your future, how it has to reflect or respond. Those kind of predictive analysis we can do, and we can control many things. Like our environment. If pollutions are going through this way, then what could be that our future state where we can put the control measures and how we can redirect and make it into the sustainable growth. That way, now IoT, when you talk about Web3, right, blockchain, this AI, ML, artificial intelligence, sky is the limit. We can grow to any level, right? That is the technology that is coming up. The younger generation, they are coming up with a lot of new technology part and a lot more things of fast development is going on. A lot of futuristic stuff is happening. See, as I said, I'm so fortunate to see these 30 years of growth. Few more years are left out to see how much I can add value to my system. Let me add.
Yeah. So we're building a community here of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. What are your thoughts about this initiative taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
Yeah, first of all, I need to thank Zishan and Heval Mehta, right? This is the need of the time. See, as I said, we from the different domains, we'll have a lot of things to do in our own domain, individual, right? This is a very good initiative to put together in a box the pollination, right? That it is coming out. It has to come out, it is coming out. So that we need to talk each other and we need to see to that what all things, better things we can do. Knowingly, unknowingly, what are the waste is happening, those things, how we can remove it, pollution, how we can avoid. Those things, it can happen like a big table like this only. So the drive, what we are doing it, right, as part of this educative institutions part, it is a very much needed. I would suggest that it is not only for senior leadership, it is very much important our young leaders. Now the world is going fast. It is not only you can manage with your age. It is a lot of things happening. The same thing I would request the team to do that, replicate with the young leadership, the different pace, right? We need to educate them. We need to put together and we need to make it in a better environment. This is the wonderful drive. This is awesome. I need to thank.
Great, sir. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will truly inspire future leaders. Thank you so much for joining us today and wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative from Directors Institute unquestionably has expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Tenai. All the best to team.
Thank you. Have a great day.